Peace and prosperity. How are you all doing today? It is fall. The cardinal air is moving in. Everything is being cleansed intellectually and spiritually. And I am just so grateful. I'm so happy that this season is here. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little afraid of leaving summer, but I think that's because I knew that there was going to be some really big and powerful transitions and changes happening during this earth elemental season. So in this video today, I'm going to be talking about this Libra super moon coming from this full moon in Aries. So we talked about this and shared our experiences in the Sacred Soul Sisterhood, which is a online sisterhood where every new moon and full moon we meet up to basically prepare for the energy that we are moving into for that lunar phase. And I feel like it is so important for women to intentionally be in tune with the phases of the moon, the phases of her cycle, and knowing what all of these energies mean. And not only that, but sharing with other sisters. I mean, it, to me, catapults your manifestation, it catapults your growth, it catapults your realizations and just major energy shifts. Hey baby. So yeah, in the Sacred Soul Sisterhood, that is what we did on October 13th. And something I want to talk about with you guys today. I didn't say hi, Libra. Something that I want to talk about with you guys today is the Libra super moon and what has come to me in totality, not just within myself, because in the sisterhood we're sharing, personal things, and we're also sharing, with each other what we can help with each other. But when it comes to the collective and when it comes to like the broader scheme of things, what I have really felt, the energy that I felt has had a lot to do with this energy of domestic violence. So like during this cycle, there was a lot of things that were popping up on my feed and just like experiences. People were sharing about like how they've been disrespected or abusive situations, and like how there are so many women who experience this. But not just that. That's not the only thing that has popped up. On the flip side, for me, I was also coming into contact with so many women that were living like harmoniously and beautiful lifestyles and beautiful a beautiful mental relationship with not just themselves, but like everything, their relationship, their family, their career. Things are just beautifully happening in their life. And it's also so crazy because in the Sacred Soul Academy, which is an online school that myself, I host and I teach, and I'm currently going through the Activating Earth Feminine course since we are in the Earth elemental season. And I'm just getting started on the second module, right, for my students. And in this second module, we're literally activating Venus. And we're understanding Venus in relationship to our abundance, our wealth, our prosperity, our love, everything that, we come here to experience on Earth. So it was just so much synchronicity and so many powerful messages. I just knew that this was so divine. And spirit, and my spirit guides and my team, my angel team, and my, just life in general is literally showing me, okay, this is what you need to do now. This is what you need to learn now. So what I'm about to share with you guys now is basically this energetic shift that we are coming into for this Libra new moon. So yeah, it's in less than 24 hours. I hope, for you guys that see it right now, you get the most that you can get out of this. And also for like my future viewers, you can apply this. You'll be able to apply this at any period in time in your life, because if you've landed on this video, it was for a divine purpose and plan. So I pulled these cards last night, and I kept them because I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so spot on. But I pulled these cards last night, okay? And I used my Animal Spirit Oracle deck, which I love so much. Love working with animal spirits, right? And so I pulled 3 cards from my Animal Spirit deck. Pulled 2 cards from my Enchanted Map deck. And I pulled 3 cards from my Osho Zen deck. And I also remember the order they were in. So this is the synopsis, okay? So first we have the Horse Spirit. I pulled this card like sideways, and usually when I pull it sideways, it's leaning like it fell out sideways. I didn't pull it side, but it fell out sideways. So it's a combination of a protection message and an oracle message. And Horse Spirit says that freedom is yours. Okay? So freedom is ours. Freedom is ours. And the only way that we can be in a predicament where we feel trapped, right? Because there's this like trapped energy. That's the opposite of feeling free, is feeling trapped. Is if we have a very, 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 like a harsh need to control situations. We are on our high horse, basically feeling like, oh, that's not what I wanted, that's not what I asked for, I can't, that's not, no. Like being on your high horse, meaning you're not surrendering to the energy that's coming to you. And then there's the other side where you can be, kind of like the horse. So there's the horse that's free, the horse that is free, and he's wild, he's got this life, that's like being on your high horse, because you are so much in your element that you think that you are the element. So it's kind of like also an ego thing as well. And then there's the opposite to that, which is feeling like you have no element. And when I think of this, I imagine the horses that have been put through a lot of subjugation and domesticated and abused in nature, especially like in this world, where people just kind of take advantage of the animals, period, because animals, they have such pure hearts. So freedom is yours. So if you're feeling trapped in any way, this is a message right now to release whatever control you need to have over situations, people, and relax into knowing that the clearing is right in front of you. You can be free at any point. All it is a mentality. Your freedom is a mentality. It's not anything that is actually happening, but what you are allowing yourself to think and see in the moment. And also what you are allowing yourself to loosen up on. Are you trying to rein in too much on what it is that you want and what it is that that you desire? Maybe you should just let go a little bit and know that it's done already, and all you have to do is trust and let your soul just be what it is. So in combination with this card, I pulled the Wombat reversed, which is saying to be at home. And then I pulled the Squirrel Spirit, who says believe in yourself. So Wombat wants you all to know that when you don't feel safe and secure within your own body, this shows up as you being inauthentic in the way that you are in life with other people. Like it's an inauthenticity that begins to show itself. And when you are inauthentic in this way, it compromises your integrity. So in combination with this horse spirit, it's kind of like the reason that you're feeling trapped. And the way that you feel trapped is because you're not allowing yourself to be who you are fully and totally, and embrace who it is that you are fully and totally, and be at home with who you are fully and totally. If you feel something, if you think something, if something is just whatever it is that is you, because your emotions and anything that you think and feel, right, you have to, even if it's bad, you still have to express it. You still have to be authentic in that, and give yourself the respect and the love that you need to feel secure and safe in your own body. So this is what this is saying. And in combination with Squirrel Spirit, Squirrel is saying that you've accumulated plenty of acorns over like a vast period of time. You have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of awareness. You actually have everything that you need. You have the resources, you have the the energy, you have it, you have what you need. So be authentic in who you are, believe in that which who you are, and freedom is yours. Let go of the reins that you have put on yourself, that's telling you that you can't believe in yourself, that you can't be who you are, and allow that to just be. So okay, the next cards that I pulled after this was very powerful, because like I said earlier, with all the energy I was experiencing about like relationships and domestic violence, and being at your lowest in relationships, and then also being at your highest. So the first card that I pulled is tuning in, right? I pulled the reverse. So this is an internal thing that's going on, right? And you can see all of these voices and people and things just all around this woman, but she's just so at peace, right? So this inner tranquil is something that you are going to have to step into. It's time for you to step into, now that we are approaching a new moon. Good thing to really set intention for the future and for right now is knowing that the antics of the mind and the voices in your head and the people who are around you who have an opinion, and people who think you should do this and people who think you should do, and even the things that are coming from your logical and rational mind, right? These things is just, it's almost like noise. And when you're at peace, the noise is like, it can't get past this rainbow barrier, because you see she has like a rainbow shield around her. The noise becomes almost like this show, like it's not really even happening, right? Because you are so at peace with you. You are so content with what you have made peace with, right, within yourself. And then this relates to everything I just said before. Being authentic, believing in yourself, knowing who you are, and allowing yourself to be free in that energy, and tuning into that energy, and allowing that energy to be the peace that you are, right, is what's going to help you also realize that this relationship And whatever it is that you are holding on to, and not only holding on to, but whatever it is that you envision for your future in relationship, to relationships, and to this dream partner, and to this dream lifestyle, and to this just amazing experience of love that you're wanting to really experience, which is, you know, for people who are in the category of experiencing abusive relationships, it's time for you to now understand that the cause of much of this abuse has much to do with the vibration that you are holding on to within yourself and about yourself. Like the animal spirit cards were saying, you know, in the beginning and in the end, there is nobody else that you can blame or put the blame on but yourself when it comes to what people do in your life, what people express in your life. And these different relationships you have attracted on the basis of, you know, you not being content with who you are. Look how she's sitting. She's slouching. She's just mesmerized by this image that she feels like will never happen. In reality, this relationship is more than possible. Like, it's so possible. Anything is possible, but it all starts with how you are relating to yourself from the beginning, right? The beginning cards I just pulled, and how you are finding peace within yourself. And this relationship that you are just dreaming of will appear when you decide to let go and go with the flow, right? So there's this upstream battle, uphill battle that we can kind of start to flow into. I wouldn't even say flow, but there's this upstream energy that we start to tap into when we don't allow the flow. And this dream relationship that we want, and whether we are experiencing scenarios of abuse, right? It's time for you to now realize that you are allowing this situation. You do not love yourself, you do not respect yourself, and this person is trying to show you how to do that. And in the case of the beautiful and wonderful and luxurious and whatever it is relationships that women are experiencing, is all because they have realized this now, right? They let go of what they needed to let go of for the Aries full moon. Ooh. And they've cleared the space for themselves and what contributes to their highest potential, because Aries has everything to do with potential. And also this has a lot to do with masculine energy, the masculinity in our lives, how we have released the masculine energy in our life that we hold on to, that we, you know, it can be in ourselves, it can be in men, it can be in women. You know, it's all in relationship to how we have desired the masculine to show up in our life. And so this is also coming to the forefront. And going with the flow is going to benefit you so much. And just relaxing. And this also reminds me of Libra, even though Libra is an air sign. But Libra is just so chill. Like, it is just so chill. It's not like, just relax into the knowing that it's done. It's done because you have become a vibrational match to it. So all of these previous cards are letting you know how to be a vibrational match to what it is that you know is yours, because that's the only thing that's stopping it, right? That can stop it, and that's the only thing that's going to bring it to you full speed ahead, is becoming a vibrational match. So the next two cards that I pulled are from the Enchanted Map. The first card I pulled, I think I pulled these at the same time actually, and they're like right next to each other, but we have the compass right here, And then we have Moonlight. So the compass is letting you know that whatever decision you make at this point, whatever decisions you have made, whatever intention or decision that, of which way you're going to go, if you feel lost right now, if you feel like you don't know where to go, just always remember that the best place to always go is to go in the direction of your higher self. And if you don't know how to understand who your higher self is, then I highly recommend that you start being more authentic, like I previously stated, and start believing in yourself more. And you'll see better and better, like, what it is that you, the true you, really wants and where it really wants to go. So if you make decisions based off of your highest levels of desire, then you're always going in the right direction. So don't feel lost, right? You are divinely guided, and know that your intuition is telling you also which way to go. So the logical, rational mind is going to tell you this is the best decision to make. This is the best decision to make. But also another thing that I was sifting through during this full moon into the new moon transition is, what does my heart want? What is my heart saying? What is my intuition telling me to do in these moments? And so what was revealed to me is that, it's never going to be the most logical decision. What your intuition is telling you, it's never going to be the most rational thing, right? Your rationality is used to serve your intuition, and your intuition can help point your rational mind in the direction it needs to go. But your rational mind should never be leading your life, because at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, you're here to experience happiness, fulfillment. With all of that being said, my conclusion for this Libra super new moon is that literally you must begin to love yourself. Actually, I won't even say must begin, because a lot of you already love yourself. A lot of you have already done the work since the full moon and, cleaned house. So the message really is to just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, be authentic, loosen your need to control situations, allow people to just show you, who they are, and allow yourself to be at peace with who you are, and allow the universe, which is you, to also be in that peace, and also to just bring you what it is that you want, bring you what it is that you desire, and following the path of least resistance, right? Which is always the path of your higher self and of your spot on intuition that speaks to us in symbols, symbolically, right? Oh my gosh, intuition can be like very interesting, mind-boggling, right? Because it has nothing to do with the rationale, but it has everything to do with the actual being of your mind. So I'm pretty sure that made sense for the majority of you. And if you would like to get a end of the year or new year reading, because I am about to start doing those, since new year is approaching, which technically the new year and the end of the year already started. So yeah, basically we're in this season of ending, new beginning. I am doing readings for the end of the year and the new year. So if you're interested, make sure you shoot me an email. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had to say. Like and subscribe. If you want to come to the next sisterhood meetup, where we share during the new moon and full moons. Make sure you subscribe down below. And if you want access to the Sacred Soul Academy in the second module that I am about to release, that has everything to do with activating Venus in relationship to abundance, love, prosperity, well-being, also check out the links below. And yeah, just you guys have a beautiful super new moon. I will see you all later.